the majestic stroll of the wild turkey. With a face only mother could love. Actually, these ones don't look too bad. Some of them are really, really ugly. Sneak over here. Scare them and stuff, maybe. Nothing. They're getting pretty darn tame, I must say. Crazy turks. What are you doing? Like we're going over to eat the neighbor's food. She feeds us bird feed. We like it. 3 females bringing up the rear. Anyways, turkeys. My name's Bill, and you're watching BILLSTMAXX on the YouTube TV. Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? Pretty good here. So today I'm on a mission of madness to find some green astroturf. Oh, when I can get out of here. There was a comment left last night saying that Lowe's has it, so I'm gonna go down and try a Lowe's. Brampton is actually the closest to me. Says they've got it. If they do when I get there, I don't know. But see if we can grab some of that green turf anyways, and maybe cover that cover we did yesterday, and go from there. So we got a little bit of a drive, not too bad, but it's down the city from me, so signals, bud, signals. Holy friggin' crap. This is a horrible intersection here, this one. Holy jumping. Oh, but anyways, let's tour on down, and we don't like have a Lowe's up around us here. The only other one that we do have, kind of not here either, but we do have in mostly Ontario, is an Ace Hardware. So that, I don't even know where there is one. There's got to be one down where I'm heading here somewhere, but there's 2 Lowe's actually. There's one where I'm going to, and then there's another one about probably 20 minutes away. If they don't have it, I could maybe whip to the other one and see if they had it, but hopefully they've got it at this one, and we'll grab a chunk and then go. Turn on some heat here. Holy cow, it's actually a nice day out here. It's like 9 degrees Celsius, which is really warm for this time of year. There we go. So it's been sort of kind of nice, but rainy and crappy, as you can see on the windows again. It's raining all night last night too. I don't know what the heck's going on this year with the weather, but holy crap. I really don't mind it so much because I don't have to shovel the rain. And you know, doing funerals when it's like this is pretty good because it's not frozen with, you know, 40 inches of frost like I had last year. That sucked. So yeah, but anyways, better get out of here, and we're gonna maybe take the back country down and see what they got. Oh, check that out. It's like a whole load of telephone pole thingies. I didn't know they were still really using a whole lot of wood. Oversized load though, I guess, eh? Well, that's pretty cool. Those are freaking huge now. I didn't know they still had trees that big. Man, those have got to be about 50, 60 feet long maybe. That's crazy. Well, she's pretty foggy outside of town here. It's only 60 k an hour along here, so I'm just abiding by. But yeah, it wasn't so bad in town. It was a little foggy, but not quite like this. Sort of really bad down here, but we will eventually descend what they call the Caledon Mountain, which is actually further to our right, that way. But slowly here, we'll kind of slowly go down, and it'll probably clear right out by then. I don't know exactly when or where, but right now we're a little bit higher, right? So all the fog rises. Basically, it's cloud cover, essentially. But it was cold the last kind of few-ish days, which made a little bit of ice and stuff in any of the water and stuff, you know, anywhere. And now that it's warmed up, all the warmy air is turning it all into foggy air. So I think I see a stop sign coming up. Just about. So I think this should be... Oh crap, highway. Charleston Side Road. It used to be a highway, blah blah blah. I can't remember the number now. They renamed them all the names for some weird reason. But yeah, we're not quite to the mountaintop yet. Which, where we are here, we won't see the mountaintop. It'll just be slowly like hills going down and down, and then we'll be down. But the main highway way over there, which I could have gone down too, but then I would have had to come all this way anyways. It just kind of whoosh, right down, and then you're at the bottom, and then it would be all clear. It's weird because down there you'll be getting rain, but up at us you'd be getting snow. It's usually 5-6 degrees difference in temperature too, because you know we're usually colder, right? When we're up higher, so which you think you're closer to the sun. If you're higher, you should be warmer, but it's not. It's the other way. It doesn't work like that. But anyways, see these kind of weird hills. And then slowly it'll kind of woo, 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 take us down and woos. And woos. But anyways, we still got a few minutes till we're there, so if she clears out, we'll maybe click on the camera again. Wow, it's really foggy here. I don't know why it's so much more here, but anyways, we're slowly coming down, I think, here now. I think. Slowly. Now, sometimes it does work kind of both ways. It's foggy the whole way down the hill. I've seen that before too. So, I mean, just because we're going downhill doesn't mean it's actually going to be not foggy down here. But probably when we get closer to the city, it likely will be clear. Or there's a little clear spot right there. That was weird. And into the crap again. And see, we're heading down now. I'm gaining pretty good speed here, so I know we're going downhill. But it's not clearing up too much yet. Got my fog lights on, all that lovely stuff. I don't really think fog lights really do anything more than your normal lights anyways. It's just more light. I don't know. But there was a place across the big highway from my place in town there that is it's like a donation-y kind of place where people bring, you know, extra building supplies and stuff like that. They take it and, you know, they'll give it to them, donate it to them, and then they'll sell it and make money. There's a guy that's been coming, I guess, maybe working at a job around here or something, dropping his excess-y crap stuff off there, you know, and he's got like a Chevy pickup truck with his light bar that goes all the way across the windshield on the top of the roof. And I don't know why. It must be connected to maybe his cargo light or something. He had that turned on the other day and it was facing the highway. Holy friggin' crap, that thing was bright. Whole LED strip light thing all the way across. It was pretty sweet. I'm kind of thinking I need one of those for the back of my truck, so when I'm backing up, I can see what the frick's going on. Because now, you know, if you're using the camera when you're backing up, it's not really bright enough with just the normal backup lights. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe that'd be sweet. Maybe I hook it. I don't know if I'd hook it onto the backup lights or not. I might hook it up to maybe like a switch or something that you could switch the switch the thing on. But I'm thinking that'd be pretty sweet. Pretty sweet, that thing. But I haven't sourced one out or looked for one yet. But actually, when I was getting the oil change in this at the dealership the other day, there was a book laying there. So I'm like, oh, let's look in the lighting. And sure enough, they had them in there. But I don't know where that was from. It's probably U.S. But man, this stop signs down here is crazy. Well, it's still foggy. Oh well, we'll wait for a few more minutes. Well, we lost a little bit of fog. I think we're pretty much down to the sort of city level-ish now, but we're definitely getting there now because we're getting into traffic lights. That's pretty much how I can tell. Go from the old stop sign country kind of stuff to friggin' traffic lights. But technically this is still like country for the next, there's a sign for sale. Someone will buy that and throw a million houses in there. But yes, this is, oh, look at that. Gotta like that, eh? This is the first traffic light coming into the city here. Oh, it's actually 80. Whoa. But yeah, it's still foggy a bit, but it's cleared up a little bit from where we were. So that's pretty cool. We got 10K left and we'll be at Lowe's. So not too bad. This actually, the way we've come here today is the way I always used to go to Princess Auto. Now I just go down the main highway, jump on the big main highway, and then bang down. You're there in like half an hour. So there's some nice farms here still, but you know, eventually they'll get bought out, plowed under, build houses. You'll see that change all of a sudden here. It might be just a little bit too far north yet. This one here is for sale, so someone's gonna rip that one up and, you know, turn it into houses. It seems to be what they do down here. They're plowing in, building on extremely, really nice farmland with really rich soil, and they're putting houses in. So that's not really too good of a thing, because, you know, people still have to eat, and if you keep building on perfectly good farmland, which, as you see right here, you know, has been used for farm for many years, I don't know what's going to happen. All of a sudden the magical grocery store won't have any food. Well, why doesn't it have any food? Well, you just built 200,000 houses on it, on the farm, so yeah. But we did avert north of me quite a bit. We did avert I think it was about a 25 or 600 acre, roughly, maybe 3,000 acre gravel pit. They wanted to dig down to this certain mineral that's down, like way down, and ship it over the pond to, I think it was China or somewhere over there. And they got that booted out. So that would have been, about 3,000 acres of potato land, which would have been gone. So that would have sucked. Oh! So I think this is actually on the right here is the Brampton Fairgrounds. I've never been there before, but I know there's a sign, I think, here. Yeah, Brampton Fairgrounds. So it'd be probably a while till that gets plowed under, but, you know, eventually, I don't know, up here anyways, the fairs, you know, fall fairs, sometimes we get spring fairs. They just almost kind of seem to be a thing of the past now. They're not really well attended anymore, and there's hardly any participation in any of the stuff, you know, which kind of sucks, because it used to be fun to go out to the fair. But I just find ours in town, it is absolutely the exact same every year, and it gets boring. You want to see the heavy horse show? Saturday, 11 o'clock. You know, you want to see maybe the heavy horse pull? Sunday at 2 o'clock. It's every year it's the same. It's ridiculous. Like the odd thing changes, but not much. So I don't know. There was even rumory talk last year of them maybe not even doing it this year because of poor attendance. So it's like, well, you got to keep it interesting, or people are going to get bored, of it, and not want to go to it. So anyways, 5.6 kilometers, and still some nice farmland here, which is, you know, nice to see still. But not this kind of road though. That means houses. Well, there is houses away over there. You can kind of see that. So they are moving in. This road so far has not hit it yet. But way back, I guess the farmers severed off like these lots to these people. So they got, like, you know, half-acre lot or 1 acre lot or something. Those will be probably dozed under soon. And then, well, there you go. For lease, 3.5 million square feet. Holy friggin' crap. That big sign is stated, and there's the big the new extension of the 410, so that's all newish in the last 5 years. And holy frickin' geese! Oh my frig! That frickin' field is littered with about 600,000 or 700,000 geese. That is frickin' insane! Oh man. I don't know. They're definitely gonna have to start doing some kind of control on these geese, because they're very extremely good defenders of the babies and stuff, you know, and they pretty much all survive. It's very rare that they'll lose one, you know. And I don't know, just by the looks of that field there, holy cow, that's insane. They're gonna have to do some kind of something, you know, let the hunters go out for even a week and a half or 2 weeks of the year and just start pounding them, you know, just blow them all to smithereens just to keep the numbers down, because that's getting crazy. Wow, I've never seen so many in one area. But normally they'll gather like that and fly south, because it's so nice up here now, and it's not, well, every year, last year was cold, but most every year they fly to about Toronto, and that's about it. They don't go down to like Florida or any of that crap anymore. Not very many of them would. So it's like, I don't know, guys, you're gonna have to figure something out here, because this is getting stupid now. You know, and that's only like what I've got on my place is like a fraction of what was there. That's like, holy cow, I don't know how many was there. I don't know if the camera caught that, but that was like a planted fall wheat plant there, it looked like. Then, you know, they'll sit there all winter and then they grow in the next year. It'll look like it was growing now because it's so warm out. They look like they were in there just pigging out on the grass. Stupid thing. So holy cow, bud, did you want to maybe stop at, you know, the entrance before you jump on the highway? Okay, you could just keep rolling too. So we are 2 kilometers away, and it should be on our left. 2 kilometers. Oh, look at the mist coming out of the swamps here, eh? Yeah, these will all be filled in. I don't know what happened to the water and stuff in there. I guess they pump her out somewhere else and dry her up, and then they'll build houses on there too, in the middle of a swamp. It's amazing what they'll do. Oh, here we go. Start of the HE double hockey stick. Pretty much here. Anyways, I better put the camera away. We'll get into Lowe's here and see what they got. All right, I think you made it, apparently. I don't see a sign back here, but they said this is it, so this must be it. And they must have come in sort of the backy kind of cornery kind of spot here. So, oh, really doesn't seem to be a lot of cars anywhere here. There's a bunch of junk in there though, so I guess maybe that's a good sign. They sure sell a lot of sheds though. Holy. Yeah, I guess they come in the backy sort of side. There we go. Looks very low to me. How low can you go? Garden center. Don't think I need a garden center today. Probably no cameras in the store. Oh, we have country style. There we go. We are at Lowe's. Well, no green grass there. They have it, but not on the rack. They got like the big carpet roller-y thing that, you know, it's got all the rolls of carpet on it, and that was an empty roll. And so I asked the girl there, I'm like, have you got any more of the green AstroTurf? Oh, what's the number? I'm like, I don't know. So I got her the item number. I had to do that, where she was like 10 feet away. She could have just, you know, but she puts in her little iPhone scanner thingy. Oh yeah, we got a roll. It's in receiving. I'm like, okay. But she was helping some other lady on this lift thing way up in the sky, inside. And I'm like, okay. She's like, oh, it's going to be, I got to help her. It's going to be, at least an hour before we can get that out to you here. I'm like, oh. She's like, did you want to just go to another store? I'm like, no, I need carpet. And then the other girl, she walks over to the other girl that was on the lift, and she's like, the other girl on the lift says to the other lady, "Oh, that's gonna be way more than an hour. Did you tell him an hour? Well, we got like 400 snowblowers to move first to get into there." I'm like, holy frig, I'll just go to the other store then. Holy crap. So 10 minutes down the road is another store apparently. Apparently they needed them that close, but that is a very nice store, I must say. I've never been into a Lowe's. It's like Home Depot kind of thing, but it seems like they had a lot more stuff and a lot bigger store, so pretty sweet. But hopefully this other store will have some. Otherwise I'll have to maybe come back here and wait for this one, because they said they have a whole roll here, but not on the rack ready to go. So it's probably gonna take them half an hour just to load the thing onto the rack, before they find it. So anyways, we'll head to the other store here, see what they got. Man, oh man, I used to drive all the way down here for Taco Bell, and it's now a KFC. What the crap? And actually this old burger joint here, Sonny's, oh man, that has been there for years. Wow, they've really changed that. It used to be a Taco Bell. Now it's a frickin' KFC. Well, that sucks. And we are down at Queen Street and Kennedy Road. This is a very, very, very bad intersection. There's pretty much a crash here an hour. Well, maybe not an hour, but there's a lot of crashes in this intersection here. I can't believe they turned that to a KFC. Oh man, it looks like a nice one. Anyways, it's fairly fresh. Should be good chicken then. But yeah, anyways, busy corner here. It's never ever stops. Now if I turn right and went that way for a bit, you'd actually go to downtown Brampton, Ontario, where we're in Brampton now, but that's the actual downtown core now, you call it. But we got 2.9 kilometers to get to the next Lowe's. Here we go, number 2. That's pretty bad, that there's a store within like 10-minute drive. I mean, really? Guess that's what they're like down here. There's just so many people. They need so many more locations, like us. We've got kind of one of each in town, which is, enough. Mind you, we have 6 Tim Hortons in town. But that's another story, apparently. And they're all super busy all the time. It is insane. So, we'll find a parking spot here somewhere. Near the door, maybe. Would be nice. Well, close to the door. Pretty much where I parked last time. Ooh, can I park next to a Dodge? We'll go one spot over. Okay, there we go. Van accessible handicap spot. Wow. Okay, let's go see what they got here. Yay! We got carpet, or green astroturfy outdoor artificial grass stuff. We got it. Oh yeah, they had a whole roll of it there just ready to go. So it's sold per square foot, and it's a 12-foot roll. So I guess the minimum you'd have to buy is 12 square feet, because you'd have to buy it at a foot long by 12 foot wide. So you're stuck at whatever that is, So I actually got a 8 by 12. So it's 12 foot wide by 8 foot long. So I got lots of carpet now. I was thinking, I'll get a 12 by 12. I'm like thinking, oh, wait a minute, I don't need that much. Holy cow, that's like a lot of freaking carpet. So I got enough to, well, could recover that other one too, but it's not too bad. It's all nailed down, hammered down now. The one with that I did last time that I couldn't get this stuff from Home Depot or anywhere. So all in all, but yeah, so that's good. We got carpet. That's good. So now we can go home and get her sort of cut and slam those air nailer and fire them into the, through the carpet into the wood, and we'll be good. Have a whole new Dewey. There's a cool building for you might all recognize in a second here. Maybe if you use it. Ooh. The big Amazon building. That's where a lot of the junk comes out of, I guess. There's a big store, warehouse in there, big, everything huge. Must be just go for miles. These are like big, huge industrial factories and stuff down here. Churchill Business. What does that say? Churchill Business Community Orlando Corporation. Ooh, and a big bus. Pretty nice. So, while I was down in the city, fairly closest to where I bought my drill press, I'm just going to pop into their place and see if they have parts. Guaranteed they'll say, oh no, I don't have parts for those things. You just buy the whole new one, right? I wanted to see if I can get another one of those spindle tapery MT number 4 for it. And maybe the chuck too, I don't know. Something's definitely wobbly on it, so I want to see if I can replace that bit. Hopefully that's all it is, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, we're just kind of around the corner from it here. 250 meters turn left, I guess, over here. Argentia Road. So, backed way the frig up, apparently. Which sucks. I can't remember exactly where they are now, but anyways, I better not film all this crap. Hang on a sec, we'll get there in a sec. All right, Busy Bee Tools. Oh man, I wish I could film in there. It's a freaking pretty sweet place. Well, let's go see what they got. Oh crap. Old BILLSTMAXX had a weak moment. Again. Merry Christmas, BILLSTMAXX. Holy cow. I'll show you that when we get home, but she's definitely in the back and it's freaking heavy. Let me tell you, it is freaking heavy. Holy frig. I don't know how I'm gonna do this on my own. I mean, I got the machinery to move stuff there, but holy frick, it's gonna have to stay where I put her, because it's not gonna be something you're gonna want to move a lot. Anyways, I did get some drill press stuff too. He didn't have the exact MT4 taper spindly dewy guy there. He had a 3 and then an adapter, which should work just as well. But we'll go with that, I guess. He's like, oh yeah, we don't have any of those in stock. I'm like, call customer service. So we called them. Oh yeah, they're not even answering their phones. So I'm like, that's not good. So he's like, well, if you're in a hurry, they're not really in a hurry, but I'm here now. Is the only freaking thing you got is this adapter thing. So I think it should work, and should be all right. And I got a new chuck too to eliminate that if that's something wrong with that. So I kind of doubt it's the chuck problem, but you never know. So I don't know if you can see into the back there, but there is a large kind of a box thing back there. Ooh, frig. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you that today or not, because I'm going to have to try to find some room for this thing somewhere. And really, where yet? I don't know. It's not, well, yes, it is huge-ish. It's really wide. So, anyways, I'm going to rip her on home and probably grab some lunch. I'm freaking starving. And then we'll get this carpeting out, which I had to put in the back with me here now, as you can see, the carpeting. Because there was, well, there would have been room in the back, but I needed swinging room. I had to put this thing sideways because it was too long for the box. So anyways, I got the stand too, and the machine, the machine that goes on it. So anyways, let's get her home. Alrighty, well, we made her home. Oh, I got a vehicle coming this way. Oh, man. And anyways, we are home. And we'll get the carpet inside. This other thing in the back, I'll show you the box it comes in. I don't know how I'm going to get her out yet. Honestly, like, I got equipment to lift it here, but I also got a truck cap on that's just going to maybe screw me a little bit there, kind of sort of thing. So anyways, I don't know if I'll get to that today or not, but I got to clear a spot inside for it first, so that's going to be the big job. Okay, that's gonna have to go outside, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna throw that sheet of steel on top of it. I'll keep the crap out of it. And if you're not sure what that thing is, that's a salt spreader. It's got a underneath. I hook it on like I had it here, and then hook my 2 lines in there, and that you turn on and off, and it turns the thing inside. Works pretty good. Haven't had to use it for a bit though, but unfortunately, it's galvanized, so it should be fine. It's gonna have to stay outside. All right, we've got a hole cut here. Ooh. Ooh. I still don't think that's gonna be enough room. Oh, crap. Well, worst comes to worst, we have to bring our machine ahead a little bit. I don't really want to put this guy outside, the big blower. Really don't want to have to do that, but that would get me another, well, I don't think I got my tape with me. Be at least another 3 feet from the wall there though, holy crap. I kind of wanted to utilize this little area here as where I'm putting this thing. I really don't want to put that outside though. Because I know what happens if you leave stuff like this outside too long. When you go to use it, it doesn't want to go. You know, there's not really too much to it. It's like a sealed gearbox. Maybe the drive shaft wouldn't be so good, but over on this side, I think it is just about to get chewed up by the llama egg here. Llama leg. Well, there's a drive chain under there too, so I kind of don't really want to put this outside, and I can't get it any closer because the front of the auger is right against the wall there, so that may not be enough room. But I should be able to bring that machine ahead a little bit maybe. There we go, problem solved. I sold it. Some guy came and wanted to buy it. I'm like, yeah, sure, take her, 50 bucks. No, I'm just kidding. I actually put it around the front side of the garage there because I'm not gonna probably be using it a whole lot this time of year. And I kind of need that space back here. So actually it's a better spot there too because I can pull it in the front. And then when I start it up and it's blowing all that smoke out, it'll right out the door instead of fumigating my shop like it's done now. So that is that. Okay, that spot is ready, although I'm not going to do any more with that today. Today I wanted to cover that guy. Oh, I just turned my lights on. This one didn't come on. Oh well. Oh well. Holy crick crap! It's sunny. First 5 minutes in about 3 weeks, boys. Okay, so there's our carpet. Looks like a dead body all rolled up and ready to go. Yeah, that light didn't turn on. Uh-oh. I wonder what that means. Bulbs, probably. And of course it's way the frick up there. I don't have my stepladder down here, so that sucks. Oh, right. So this is 12 feet by 8 feet. Hang on a sec. We're gonna skydive over here. Maybe. Oh crap. Maybe not. Okay, that's about the best I can get yous. Because you're right tied up to the shelf there. Okay, so I should probably save this plastic to wrap it up again, but I'm not gonna. And a chopper. And 12 feet is pretty freaking darn huge. Unfortunately, I guess I could have stretched it on the floor here, but I didn't. 12 feet though is pretty freaking darn huge. And I'm working with an 8-foot plank. There's lots of overhang with it. I guess I'll start working at this one end here. Ooh, this is nice stuff. And they only had green. They didn't have like the gray and the blue that they used to have one time, way back. That's going way back though. Okay. Now, I'm going to need some tools. I'm going to actually roll this a little more here. You guys might get a tripod hit though. maybe I'll put this guy on top here. Whoa, that's going to take up more than I thought. Holy crap. Now, yeah, a little more than I'm thinking. Oh, where'd my tape measure go? Oh, crap. Well, I'm going to have to pull my boards up a little more, I think, so it's a little wider. Because I need a little bit to wrap around like that and then staple onto the back, right? Well, of course, that's the wrong way, but anyways. So, okay, let me grab a tape. Hang on, don't move. Let me grab a tape. Let me grab a tape and some scissors. I've got tape and scissors. Skizzors. Okay. Hopefully this is staying kind of good here. So all this does is just make it look nice, you know. So what are we thinking here? We want 6-inch overlap. Trying to remember what I did in my other ones here. I know my great big one here. I didn't leave enough. I think that's all I had. Oh, so this one I left lots overhang. Like 7-inch. Could almost go and right to the inside here, but then I guess I could flip these and then nail those on. There's many different ways you can do that. Let's just see here the other ones. Holy jeez. So this one I must have not had enough. Just kind of rolled it over. You cut the, cross in the middle and fold these things open. I just nailed them on. So, I guess there's no real set way I have to do this. But I got lots. I could do fold it right over. Now, upholstering, I am no good at either, just so you know right now. That's not one of my strongy things. Okay, so let's see here. Pull that off for a second. Some more of this over. Now, if we wanted to cover right to the Dewey, that's of course too much. If I wrap this around and then bang, 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 bang on the other side too, that would kind of dress that up a little bit. It's nicer to have a little bit too much than not enough, right? I found that out a few times with some things. Actually, I should get Iron Man's wife to do this for me. She'd be good. She's good at upholstery, apparently. Right, buddy? I think you told me that. Like a moth? Really? Get out! I'll eat you. Gone. Okay, so what do we say we got here? Crap, what about my tape now? There it is. Okay, so from the edge, come on, the edge to edge, we've got 12-inch. That's interesting. Way more than 12 there. Hopefully this is cut straight here. That's 12. That's 12. Let's say that's 12. Say it's easier to take more off. 12. 12. 12. 12. Now. This is gonna suck. Trying to cut 12 out here. And keep it straight. 12. 12. Probably better to do that with a knife or something. I don't know if this guy's gonna have enough, but straight edge. Now I'm just trying to think too, the corners, they might have to get chopped out too. I can't remember now. I don't even know if that did anything. Probably not. I'm gonna have to cut it with scissors, I think, because that's just not really the right knife for that. As long as they're somewhat close here. Holy. These have these little thing, I guess, for wire cutting, and if you get the cut into that, they really suck. Okay, I think that's almost a foot past. Seems like an awful lot of material for this, doesn't it? But I'm wrapping the front and around the back, so that's why it's burning up a lot. Okay, I'm gonna have to move you guys out to cut this other one here, because I'm gonna be right in your face. Okay, let's see here. Man, it's out past. Yeah, that sucks. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, come on. Okay, got her marked. I just gotta pull her up onto the table a little bit more here. Okay. That looks like an awful lot of material for this. That's holy crap. Okay, so we'll try to get these two guys lined up here. Hopefully that's in and about the right area. 12 there. 12, okay. Tape measure doesn't lie, apparently. Hopefully it doesn't. Ooh, now I'm cutting across the grain of this stuff. It sucks. I'm not actually cutting with the straight edge. I'm trying to keep the straight edge roughly on the line so I can see where things are going here. Roughly, because I got no other way of cutting this crap. Did I go past? Geez, I was pretty close to that last cut there. So what I'm going to use to fasten this all together is just some think I still got some little shorty staples for my air stapler. Paching, paching. I've used like the squeeze ones before, bang, as well, but so I got one of these cool little stapler guns now. It should work good. We also got to cover the square top cover thing too on the other side of this, I guess. Man, am I glad that's over. Okay, no, it wasn't really that bad. Okay, so now of course we've got this up the wrong way. I'll put you back where you were over there. Hang on a sec. Okay, I haven't got my stapler yet. I'm gonna have to grab it. I think I got too much material cut out here, but that looks like an awful lot. But basically, I'm pretty much doing it twice, right? Twice over. Okay. Now we got to kind of get this whole thing centered here again. Close. Close. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I just want to check this north side here. Make sure we are squared. Yeah, 12. That's good. Okay. Now, the fun part. Oh yeah, we got lots of extra overhang. Ah, that's not good. Now, how did I do this last time? I think I folded one side over. It's kind of like folding Christmas presents, really. Folded one side over, and I think I cut down here and cut... No, that's not quite right. I mean, you could just do a cheesy thing like this, but it's like way too thick, right? Because then you got 1, 2, 3 layers of stuff there, so we need to eliminate something here, but I want it to look good too, right? See, I wonder if you would do... Oh, it's like wrapping Christmas presents, wrapping Christmas presents. Normally you would go like that with a Christmas present and then up and over, right? But then it's still way too thick, so I gotta make sure I think, I don't know. Like, I'm not an upholsterer, so I have no idea on this part of it here. But let me play with her here for a minute and see what I can come up with. Okay, so I'm thinking I gotta eliminate a little bit of this. So what my sort of idea was, I don't know if it's gonna work, but it should look okay on the other side, I think, is take the square like that. Bring this side up like this. And this side kind of like that. And maybe cut out like this and this. Leave this piece so when I put it down, just this top piece will go on that and I'll go bang, 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 bang. It'd be nice to get this corner a little square, but it doesn't seem to want to go. I think it's because maybe all that material there or so. Okay, so we need to cut out not a whole lot here, just maybe along this edge. Hopefully this is right. this edge. Okay. Because I was just going to cut this whole inside piece out and then just fold these over, but then I think, oh, now this big stupid looking line thing here, right? So that I might be able to pinch over enough to get her after. So okay, so we want to cut down here. Do that with my knife, that would make it quicker. It's not really that thick of stuff. Yeah, I never did upholstery or any of that kind of sweet stuff in school, right? So she's all a little bit of a guessing game to me here, so. Ooh, I think that's going to seal up nice. But, you know, staples, bing, 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 all the way along. Okay, well, hopefully that's going to all fit together. She might need some trimming here and there because, you know, there are going to be wrinkles or whatever. I didn't get her quite tight enough, whatever, but give me 5 seconds, more like 20 minutes for me. And I'll get these ready to staple together. All right, hopefully all this goes together all right here. I think I'm gonna have it screwed up somewhere, no doubt. But anyways, we got some air. We got some gun. Oh, some nails in it, that's no good. Okay, so I brought staples here somewhere. There they are. They're just, what are they? 1/4 inch crown by 1/2 inch. That should be enough to hold these. Okay, so this is so far not going too bad. It's just trying to keep everything in the right spot and tight. I guess I'm going to have to start. That one looks like it's got too much overlap. I've been cutting. Probably don't need these squares left in here. But I am going to leave them anyways, I guess. I love these things, eh? Staples are cheap, Irish. And we've got grass clippings all over the place. So that is definitely going to need some trimming. Now I got to think too, I also got to cut this square out, bring these in, staple them on there too, so I could actually probably shorten this a lot. See, this is going to come in as a cut there, and there. So this is going to come in as a triangle. So either that, or I could just trim this piece off. Maybe I'll trim that piece off. gonna be not fun. Or probably straight now. I don't nail anything from the other side. It all gets nailed from this side. And lots of nails. I like nails. The nails are good for you. Okay. Next. And the only reason I really don't nail the other side is because I don't like the spots where you can see it's like pulled in tight. That looks kind of chintzy, so. And the only reason I gotta cut this and fold it in and staple it is just to cover this ridge here. Whoa, gun. Get the grass clippings out. Well, I got lots of overlap on that one. And not enough on this one, so how does that work? I don't know, but that's why I left that other green piece under there for that. Yeah, it's funny how that sort of worked out like that, but anyways, that's the way she works. Nobody looks underneath anyways except me. It's the other side you want to keep nice looking. Okay. Geez, I still got too much overlap there. Wow. Well, I could cut quite a bit more off of this top corner here. Out of ammo already. I like staples. staples! Staples are awesome! Ooh, my grass clippings are a bit short on this side too. What the heck happened there? Cut too much. See, that's what happens. Cut off too much. Something so like that. Okay, that side needs a little trim too, not much though. Let go! Love staplers! And once again, tons of overlap on this side. What the crap happened there? Maybe it shifted on me or something silly. Cornflakes, I'm out of ammo again. Love ammo! Probably that's why it runs so fast. Okay, now the fun part. Now the fun part. Now I can't remember how I did this last time, but I think I just kind of cut it. And I cut it and end up over there somewhere. Ooh crap, not like that. That may not work too well. Man, that is sharp. Okay, so now we got to take these over. And don't really need this much flap sticking out here, which I could probably trim her back. But what the heck. Almost out of ammo again. Almost out of ammo. I wonder if I can get a whole strip in there. Probably not, eh? Oh, I can. Sweet. Oh no. It's like 6 too many. Fix that quick. Last but not least, I've done all this nailing and the air compressor hasn't even turned on yet. That's because it's turned off. Okay. Oh, that hurt. Freaking thing got me. There we go. How's our cover look? I think that's pretty good. I think that should do. And we have your hole here and then a buddy down. Now, that's the board we did. I guess that's alright. I don't have any more wood to make a bigger one anyways, so I guess it's going to have to be alright. Okay, so we got to cover this guy now. I'll put this off to the side. He's all good. That's a big feller, that's for sure. We have to clean up all this crap. Extra crap. And hopefully I could get away with using oh crap. I'll have to move you guys. Hang on a sec here, I'll get this lined up again. Okay, to plug you guys in the life support, I was down to frickin' 7 minutes left. Holy! Crazy. Okay, so this one. how did I cover these ones now? I think actually it was sort of kind of the same sort of thing. Basically all it needs is just the one side covered, and then the, you know, fold it over. For that, it doesn't have to be quite so fancy. I think actually one time too I cut a square, put it in the middle, and just folded the sides on and then banged them on. Guess that would work. Technically I should be able to kind of go halves and halves maybe. Then when I fold that over, yeah, I don't really want to do all that again, because that sucked. But anyways, I think I'm just going to fold this up and over like that. Look at my other ones here. I can't really remember now how I done them. Yeah, I think I did a square in the middle and just kind of folded one in, then fold the other one in, and then just banged it on. It's not quite so nice around the edges maybe, but there's the other two. There's one without that square in the middle. And that one I did do a square in the middle. But you get like that kind of thing, right? Which nobody's complained about it, but it'd be nice to kind of do it without that. Technically, I should be able to do it. That would reach to the center, but then you got to rely on everything else being bang on, right? Which, if I'm not bang on, it's not good. So, I think what I'm going to do is the same. I'm just going to do that overlap, and it leaves the crease on the side, but hey, what can we do? Seven inches. So I do apologize for all the videos getting up really late. It's nothing really to do with me. My internet's been good. I'm uploading it wicked fast, which is good. It's the processing. YouTube and their frickin' processing is taking for friggin' ever for some weird reason. I mean, it gets up and it's only at 360p, which kind of sucks. But I like to kind of, like, you know, I'm rendering it at 720p at 60 frames a second. So why it's taking so friggin' long, I don't know. Don't know. Okay. Gonna have some carpet left over, I guess. I'll have to find a home for that. Oh, it's nice cutting with the green. Okay, we gotta make sure we don't staple it on this way or that's gonna look like crap. We gotta go that way. And we gotta square it all up again. Ooh, wrong way. That's pretty good. I'm just not too sure if I'm kind of just liking that. It's too thick. That makes it really thick again, but if I cut out on here, maybe cut it on there and just staple in there, maybe that'll push her down enough. I think that's the only remedy there. Okay. Might almost be enough for the center. That would be funny, but wait. Oh shoot, it might be, you know. Oh, sweet. Make sure I don't freaking do the fingernail. That actually works pretty good if you can get her right on that seam there. It kind of pinches her and closes her off. You don't even notice it then. Sweet. I should be making these and selling them to the cemeteries around here, I think. You know, 50 bucks a piece or whatever. I don't know. Well, that piece might be a bit too small, but I'm going to leave that open a bit in the middle there, so maybe I can jab in a piece or something there. Actually, I could leave this one a little wider. That ammo again. And I'm totally at the other end of the bench. Sorry, guys. I moved myself away from where I was cutting, I guess. I think you've seen most of it. Sorry if you missed it. And this tool here, like framing hammers and stuff, like the big boom ones, have definitely revolutionized the frickin' house building industry. They still had to hit frickin' nails, you know, bang, bang, bang each one, bang, bang, bang. They could fire 6 probably in that one time they bang, 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 right? So that's definitely made things a lot more streamlined for them. Probably all pretty much the same friggin' size here. That one might work good there. Got 10 left. Out of ammo. I think the enemy's dead. We got him. Okay, enough goofing around. Let's see how we did here. Very little scrap, which is good. A little bit off this piece here, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so imagine the ground, this is our hole, and that's our lovely cover. Not too bad. See, I don't normally nail up here. I guess I could put a bit. I don't think I've nailed any of these other ones. I just don't like the pleating it does to it. Yeah, these ones aren't nailed either, so we'll leave her like that. Should be good. And there we go, we got another Dewey made, ready to go. Sweet. Okay, now getting this thing out of my truck. I don't think I'm gonna do it today. I'll probably just do it tomorrow. There's actually 2 things. There's the thing and then a stand for the thing. Look at how dirty I got on the way home. Oh, I don't know if I can stand that for too long. I come up Backy Road kind of thing there, and she was a bit gooey. Okay, there's those 2 boxes. This one here's, doesn't really say on it, but it's heavy. It's probably, I can lift it. But this other one, it's actually in like a freaking plywood box. And no, it's not a leg lamp from the movie Christmas Story. I wish it was, but it's not. That would be sweet. But it is on like a little sort of skiddy kind of thing, you know, that I could get my dewies under it, but I got to get it out first. So I'm not looking forward to that. Because this thing weighs about, I think they say 550 pounds, about 270, 80 kilograms. So it is freaking heavy. Yeah, so kind of wish I didn't have a cap on now, but anyways, we do, and there's not much I can do about that until tomorrow, because I don't feel like doing it today. Anyways, I'm gonna head her home. Still bright out, that's weird. But yeah, about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour maybe. Black. Sucks. I hate this time of year. It sucks. Too dark, way too early. Oh, just want to double check. Make sure I did lock the back door, or shut the back door, sorry. Sometimes I get that little panic thing going, like, oh crap, did I shut it? And yeah, I pushed the buttons, but yeah, we're good. And I like to check right to the bottom too. Yeah, we're good. Just in case, because the odd time, I don't know, the odd time I've come down and the garage door is wide open. So generally, I don't generally carry that opener beeper thing with me. I've got it in my coat pocket, which I don't even have my coat today, but so I don't know if the door malfunctioned and it just opened, or if I had maybe just tapped the button up here and it just got the signal down to there and it opened it, or if I left it open. So that's why I kind of double check myself. And so far so good. But anyways, we'll maybe try to get this thing unloaded tomorrow, because I just don't feel like it now. I got that little feeling, you know, you get when you just feel like you're starting to get a cold or something. Kind of starts in your head and you're kind of just like, I don't know. So I'm going to run in and drink a bunch of water and take a couple of them cold effects pills. That usually neutralizes it unless you let it get too far. My throat isn't sore yet. My nose isn't bunged yet. It's just like the head's like, like pre-cold. So that's about sort of the best time to take it, or even a couple of days before to start to take that stuff. But you don't really know you get a cold until you're like, oh, I feel like crap all of a sudden. So, because there has been a lot of it going around this place, like this town, everywhere, everybody's sick. Friggin' sucks. So, anyways, let me know what you think is in that box, if you want. If not, wait till tomorrow and we'll open it up. It is not a lathe, though. Not a lathe. A lathe would be a lot bigger than that, and I would have had to have my trailer. A lot bigger than that. And a lot heavier than that, like probably 1,500 pounds heavier than that. So, it's about 550 pounds, and it's about almost, well, see, my box is 5'5", and I had to turn it sideways, so it's probably 5'5", roughly, the outside of the box. So, then we got a stand too for it. We'll have to, it looks like assemble that because it's in pieces, which is fine, but apparently this thing is not at all assembly required. There's just a couple little things you got to do with it, so that's not too bad. But yes, it's not a lathe, so don't get that idea. Don't say lathe, because it's not a lathe. Thought a lathe would be sweet, but they do take up so much room. I would not even have room for it. I don't barely think I'm gonna have room for this thing, but holy cow. But it's gonna be one of those tools that, you know, you don't really use kind of all the time, kind of like my press. Don't really use it all the time, but when you need it, it's there. You know, and it's not costing me anything to sit there, so what the heck, you know. What else am I thinking that you might think it might be? It's not a lathe. It's not a lathe. It's not a milling machine. like a, what do you call those? You know, drill press, millimeter. Oh, I forgot to show you the drill press stuff. I'll show you it tomorrow. Sorry, we'll switch it over tomorrow maybe. What else? It's not a drill press, of course. I got a drill press. I got parts for my drill press today. It's not a lathe. It's not a drill press. It's not a milling machine. It's gonna be heavier than that too, probably. It's not like a belt sander machine. It's not. I'm trying to think of the other things I had down there, which I'm thinking you might think it is. It's not a shear. You know, like the big where you put the sheet in, you just go and it slices it. It's not one of them. It's not one of those punch press thingies, arbor press or punch press thing. It's not one of those. It is to do with metalwork though. It's not an English wheel either. It's not a bending rig. It's not a tube bender rig. So it's not a lathe, not a milling machine, not a tube bender, not a shear, not a milling machine if I said that, or drill press thingy. It's not one of those arbor punch thingies. That would be sweet. It's not a CNC table. That'd be even sweeter. It's nothing to do with plasma. It's actually very sort of primitive and all manual labor, this thing. So hopefully it works good. But anyways, that's all your hints. Let you know tomorrow when we get her off and open her up. And hopefully it's what I got, because I don't want to take it back because it's a long friggin' way and that thing's heavy. And so far I have no idea how to get it out of the box yet, because it looks like it's nailed up like a freaking casket. So hopefully there's not a dead body in there too. That would really suck. I think I would have smelled something funny. But anyways, that's it for today. I better get rocking. It looks like I'm almost out of battery again here. That juicing didn't last long. Holy yeah, okay. Better go. Catch you tomorrow. Let me know in the bottom what you think. It's none of those things above, but it is something to do with metalworking. So anyways, yeah, big box, 550 pounds. Not a lathe, not a drill press, not a milling machine, not a tube bender thingy, not a sander of any kind. I don't know, left a couple up here and there, but not one of those. So anyways, yeah, that's it for today. Have a good one. We'll show you the drill pressy stuff we got tomorrow too. Hopefully it's going to work. It was either that or I could have had to order that thing in. Probably kind of would have had to wait till probably a long time from now. So I'm like, no, we'll just get this crap. He had the adapter and stuff, and I think it should work. So anyways, have a good day. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow for the big box open if we can get it off the friggin' truck, that is.